banana boat. Just grabbing a quick munch and got the phone call, or actually I should say a text message, that a package came in today. Sorry I'm being cut off. This thing's a little bit too close to my rear view mirror and I don't really want to readjust it. So that makes this a mod day today. We're gonna go and get my package, make sure everything looks good, make sure there's no missing pieces, broken pieces, so on and so forth, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna put in today. Real simple mod, nothing major, nothing fancy, but I am going to show you exactly what I got. Not necessarily why I got it. I mean, to be honest, I got them on sale from AmericanMuscle.com. What I actually got was the MSD Street Fire ignition coils. I don't know how long these coils have been on. They're definitely the OEM coils. So, and this is a 2015 Ford Mustang GT. Got it used from a Dodge dealership of all places. But considering that, I'm not going to say that they actually went out of their way to replace everything that they could OEM parts. There they are, packed all nice and tight. Check the first one, look at that, all black. Don't see any cracks. So I'm gonna go ahead and examine each one, make sure there's no cracks in anything. Let's start with it. Alright, got this one off. It was a pain. This just pops right off. I'm sure most of y'all done it before. I'm gonna peel this thing on it off. I don't know why I even wasted money for that. We have the OEM plugs right here. Motorcraft. 8mm. Takes this bad boy off. You're going to reuse the hardware with these. Loosen it up just a little bit. Don't forget to actually disconnect these first. So pop the red tab. And these things kind of just pry right off. Sometimes you need to just push up a bit. Squeeze this if it doesn't work. There we go. And And I like to do these one at a time, so I'm gonna pop this right off. Pops right off. And put the new ones on. In there. Lock it in. And get the bolt back in. And do these for the next 7. Got a helper today. Get that nice and snug. And see how we can do the rest of these right now and how quickly. Already looks cool with the SF right there. That probably is the only one that had the best emblem. So I'm glad I picked that one to be in the front. Now to do the passenger side. Alright, ignore the orange that's coming off just like the other side. So on this side, what we have to do first is get this little clip right here, just like we did on the other side, pull it. That was really on there. Just move that off to the side. And this pops right off. And kind of just lift it up and not even take this guy off. See, everybody always take this off, and it's like, why? Just kind of pivot. You're done. Of course, like I said, this guy, these are going to be a little bit more difficult because you have this guy in the way, and that one in the back is always a pain in the ass, especially if you're changing the spark plugs. My spark plugs are only about 6 months old, so I'm not going to change them out. They should still be good for at least another 10,000 miles or so. Prop this guy. Let's see if it'll stay right here. Go ahead and put this back on. Okay, so we're gonna do the test start. Everything's back on, catch can's on, that one's on. Remove the tools. All the other coils are in there. I'm gonna give it a test start and see how we do. Make sure that this guy is on normal, so something else to start. If you haven't seen my last video, mod day, where I installed the wind booster, just to give me some driver modes, because, you know, like I showed before, I have base model, so I don't get the nice little toggles that give me drive modes or whatever. But here we go. Test start with the Street Fire coil packs. Well, right off the bat, I'll say that was not a cold start for the day. I've been driving earlier today, and that was, you could tell right off the bat it has a better idle. Started up a lot more power, I guess you could say. Jumped up pretty good. Idle seems about normal. It's a little bit of a hiccup. You don't really see it or feel it. Okay, so I am actually off to grab some food real quick and put a few hours into work on this lovely Sunday afternoon. And check this out. Just maybe that was just a tad bit of a, not even a quarter throttle. That was about it. So what I'm noticing is that the throttle response after the Street Fire coils install did indeed improve a little bit of the throttle response somehow. I wouldn't say throttle response, but maybe just spark response. Anyway, so I feel that. I definitely feel like there's a little bit more pep in the low end. When I would punch it before or whatever, the response is a little bit better. And this is definitely not due to the wind booster, because the wind booster right now is on normal. So there is no bypass right now. It's just a straight signal hitting the throttle. And I'm noticing on the low end specifically, where it would seem to be a little bit sluggish, I can feel it pick up a lot quicker. Like you're getting the full benefit of what you just installed, mostly on the low end. So I guess that's the torque increase somehow or some way. I don't know. But definitely on you know, when you first punch it, you know, when you first pick it up, like I can feel the go. It picks up and it goes a lot better. I'm gonna do a turn around over here. But that's just, you know, my take on the coils. By the way it just drives, it's a lot smoother. I was getting a hesitation before. I think it was due to the coils. I do not feel that hesitation right now. Usually I would feel it in parking lots, which is why I did this turnaround, because I'm going to go through this parking lot and just kind of drive it and see if I feel the little vibration or the hesitation. Usually it surges up and down. It does it specifically when I slow down after coming fast, so like right about now. Well, I definitely, it's not as noticeable for what it's worth. I think the coils did a great job at, I wouldn't say improving horsepower, but we're going to see. If we get a little bit more horsepower than what we're thinking once we go ahead and put in the headers from 2M Fabrication, and those turn out to be good, and we put in the new injectors, and if we get a surprising number, then we know that the coils added a little bit more, and that's what happened. If we don't, then we know that, you know, there may be still something wrong with the vehicle as far as a vacuum leak, so we're going to figure it out. For now,